Welcome back everyone, and today I will be unboxing 3 dolls that I received for Christmas. I was thinking about just doing individual reviews, but I think there's enough Monster High material on YouTube and I just don't care enough to do a thorough review. I think other people have done a fine enough job that I don't need to do it, but I did want to get my reaction at least on footage, because I've only ever bought one Rainbow High doll before, and it was the Shadow High Demi Batista. So this will be my second unboxing of a Rainbow / Shadow High doll, and it's going to be these twins. I'm very grateful that a friend of mine bought these for me because they were kind of expensive, and I was never able to buy them myself when they went on sale in stores. I found out too late that they were going out of production. They're still not too expensive online. They're closer to retail, but they were still pretty expensive to me even at retail, so I just never picked them up. So I'm super excited to open them. And then I have, courtesy of my brother and sister-in-law, I have Draculaura. So they're doing a round 2 of all the main dolls with a new signature outfit, and I have to say I very much prefer this one over the previous one. I love that they went back to the dark lipstick, and she's got more black in her than her previous outfit. It just looks a lot more cohesive to me. I do appreciate the previous one for kind of leaning into the Lolita aspect and softness, but this one is very much more vampiric, I would say, and I love her hat. And I have to say I love her little accessories this time around too. Still do not like her pet, but we'll see once I unbox them. And then this one was a unique surprise. I had considered buying this exact doll when they released, but the $30 price tag prevented me from buying her, just like the previous series. Thankfully, I didn't have to actually buy Viridescent Draculaura and Frankie. A friend of mine actually got them for my birthday. I don't think I did a video for that, and I apologize. Y'all can probably hear the rain. It's storming outside, but it might make good ASMR. But anyway, yeah. So this was a nice surprise for my boyfriend, because I was considering getting her, but again, the price tag and overall I didn't care for her character too much, so I'm very happy that I don't have to pay for this doll. But overall, from all of the different Skulltimate Secret series, she was the only one whose colors I really liked, and the theme they went with her was really cute. So I'm excited to open her up. I just realized my recorder was recording it at on angle, so I apologize if the sound before this was really bad, but I fixed it now. So anyway, yes, let's get started. And I do apologize for the awkward angle. You may be able to tell that there's stuff between these dolls, and that's because due to the fact that I got these dolls, and I'm expecting actually quite the big bunny figure that I pre-ordered in 2024. I decided to get an extra bookshelf for my room so I can have that extra space to kind of reorganize everything. But the primary thing is that I had to change the way that my filming space is set up. Initially it was flush against the wall, now it's flush against my bed, so there is not a solid black background anymore. I'm just gonna have to deal with making sure my bed is clean whenever I film, because the backdrop will now be the artwork on my wall in the distance. But that's just what had to happen, otherwise the shelf would have been inaccessible on the bottom 2 shelves, and I really need that space. So I'm not going to start with Core Drac. I'm going to start with the twins. I'm not going to keep in all the clipping of me getting these dolls out because it takes forever. They really tie these dolls down with a lot of zip ties, and it's quite annoying. So, oh, that's really cute. Here's the back of the box. That's really pretty, actually. I know the artist who does this. I think his name is Darko something. He has started drawing for Monster High as well, and I don't think his artwork really fits the brand, but his art for Shadow and Rainbow High is pretty cute. Very good art. But yeah, I'm just gonna unbox these and I'll come back when they're all out. Alright, this is extremely messy, but I got them out of the box. Oh, you know what? I actually didn't even pay attention to who is whom, because they each have names. I know one's Naomi and one's Veronica. I want to say she's Naomi and she is Veronica. Let's just call them that for now. If I am wrong, feel free to correct me. I'll look it up later, to be quite honest. I take that back. This is Naomi and this is Veronica. So this is Veronica's stuff, and here is Naomi's stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I think this is her base. They are slightly different colors. You can kind of tell. In person, it's a lot more obvious. One's a little bluer, one's a little more purple. I myself was primarily wanting this set for Veronica. Outside of the gum, I may try to figure out how to get rid of that. I really loved her spiked headband, and just her outfit overall vibed with me a lot more than Naomi's did. And I just love her hair. First of all, this hair is so soft, and the blend of it is really pretty. It's purple, it's got some teal, some dark navy blue, and I think black as well. It's gorgeous. And it's also styled in this really pretty curly style. It is gel to heck in the bottom, so I'm probably going to clean that. Give it a good wash, because I much prefer how soft it is right now. It's so nice. Her bangs are gelled as well, but not too bad. And right off the bat, I did not get perfect ones. I think Veronica looks a lot better than Naomi's makeup. But here's her makeup. Really pretty. Here's her outfit. She's got, I believe it's a two-piece, yeah. She's got this skirt, which honestly is amazing. I think it's knitted. It's not crocheted or anything, but it's like very finely knitted. It's textured. Really, that's what I want to say. With some, I forgot what these are called. I'm blanking right now, but it's got this sewn onto it. The sequins, oh my goodness. It's got actual buttons sewn on. Not like working buttons, but you know, for detail. Yeah, it's got a black underlayer, so it's two different fabrics all sewn on. She's got this cute little ribbon as part of it, and then her sleeves have this fraying material. Looks like kind of like tassels, but it's not what it is, but it's feathering a little. So this pattern stops where this starts, because you can see the fabric they used under it to kind of blend into it. So overall, I'm so impressed with her outfit. There's so much going on, which I did learn from buying Naomi, that this is just like the standard for Shadow High. Probably not anymore, because I am hearing that Rainbow High is going through a rebranding, similar to Monster High Generation 2, where they kind of downsized a lot of the monster aspects and details in the outfit, and it got a lot more cheap looking. But I'm glad that I got these two before that happened. She's got a little faux leather top. It's kind of metallic too, like you can see the rainbow in it, a little holographic. And then a belt that has H on it. I'm assuming for Shadow High, because her top has kind of an S in a special font. And then her stockings is that faux leather material again, the pleather. And again, you can see the rainbow in it when it shines in the light. And then her shoes, stunning with the spikes. Just amazing. And what's more amazing is that, I'm trying to feel to see, but it feels like the top is fabric, whereas the soles and the heel is plastic. And if that's the case, that's amazing. And they even painted on the buckle. That's so crazy. And you can see where it's sewn in the back. And I believe all of this is Velcroed together. So yeah, I'm just impressed. Oh, she's also got these cute earrings, actually. Look at that. So pretty. At first I didn't want them. When I first saw them in the store, I thought they looked amazing, but I was like, they're a little too rainbowish for me. But yeah, the more I sat on it, the more I looked at them in stores, I did decide that I wanted them. And then, of course, that was the time that they decided to stop making them. So if you're curious, Amazon does still carry them, but they're closer to retail, if not a little higher. They'll often go on sale, but you kind of really have to wait for them. They were on sale for a while during the holidays, but obviously that stopped. So yeah, I'm really impressed with Veronica. I'm so happy to have her. Oh, I forgot. She also has detailing in her nails. Look at that, two-toned nails, and she's got some rings. There is an elastic holding her purse so that she can hold it. Her purse is stuffed with paper, so it's a working purse. You can stick her little accessories in it, which I don't think they came with anything outside of their stand, but that makes sense. This was a 2-pack, and generally I don't think they come with anything. I love her. I love her so much, and yeah, she's got spikes on her purse. Amazing. So overall, I'm really happy to have gotten her. The only thing I don't like is really just a pet peeve with Rainbow High and any doll manufacturers. They put a lot of those ties on her in the box, and thankfully her outfit was saved from it, but her purse did have 2 of them on there, and that was kind of annoying because they're sticking those into the fabric, so it's making holes, and that's not good. The bases are interesting because they don't go in all too far. Like, it stops right there, right where you put it in, I'm pretty sure. They don't go very far. But they're similar to the traditional Monster High bases where they have the claw to hold their waist. Now let's go for Naomi. Naomi's makeup is very similar. She has the rainbow eyes, but they're not in that stripey look compared to Veronica. They're more gradient and blended in. And then she has this cool ombre purple and black effect on her lips. Let me see if I can... They both have freckles, I'm just now noticing. And they both have, obviously, the inset eyes and the eyelashes. Naomi is a little imperfect because they did this whole line of glitter above her eyelid. And you can tell it's a little wonky, but it's not too bad. I did notice, though, when I was pulling her out of the box, she does have some staining on her fingers. Again, not a big deal, and it's probably something I can wipe off. But again, there's her nails. They are amazing. And her coat is really soft. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. There's so much texture in them that it's just fun to handle them. Her hair is also soft, but it's also super gelled at the bottom. You can kind of hear that. Really crunchy. But it's probably done that way to keep that style together. I do prefer Veronica's hairstyle, but this is cute too. She's got 2 tiny little pigtails. Apologies, the ISO keeps dropping. I tried to fix that and I just couldn't. But yeah, she's super pretty. She also has the Shadow High and Rainbow High earrings. These are amazing. They're so ornate. Wow. These look so cool. They're kind of chromed. One's a green, one fades to a pink, kind of. Really pretty. And then her jacket, again, it's super soft, amazing. It's lined as well. She's got the faux leather hemming on the front. She's got these in the middle of the fur. There's stripes of black with these dots of silver, and they're actual metal pieces. I think they feel like the thinnest little metal bits there. She's got a top underneath in the similar style without the fur. It's got these emblems on the side. And then her little mini skirt. I wonder if it goes all the way to the back. Oh, it does. Wow, you won't see that for Mattel. And it is all Velcroed on the back. But again, amazing detail. And then her stockings are crazy. Look at these. They're kind of, they remind me of rocks. Like, if you were to find, I can't remember the specific name of the rock that looks like this. But when you crack it, obviously, it's going to make texture. The texture of cracking stone. That's what this reminds me of. And it is fabric. It's not like faux leather or plastic or anything. And then the soles of her shoes are plastic. Now you do see a little bit of imperfection down here where they probably glued the plastic onto the fabric. But other than that, she's amazing. I'm genuinely really happy I have her. I thought I wouldn't like her, but they're just so pretty in person. And when you have them in your hand. And her jacket, again, is just really soft. It's almost that kind of like that throw pillow fabric. Again, super soft and pretty. But yeah, I really love her. Let's see if I struggle to put her on her stand like I did Veronica. It probably has to do with the fact that they're both wearing something long sleeves, so their arms just weren't cooperating. That is very unflattering, but there we go. They are so pretty, and I'm so happy to have them. But we are going to set them to the side. I just realized, too, it's kind of crazy that Naomi doesn't come with her own accessory. I'm going to have to look at the stock photos to make sure I didn't miss something in the box, and she's supposed to have something. But, yeah, I just noticed that she doesn't come with a purse or anything. They did come with cones, though, which is cool. But I'm going to go ahead and unbox Let's do Neon Frights Twyla next, because I am curious about her. Alright, and here we have Neon Frights Twyla. This is Series 3 of Skulltimate Secrets, which is a Monster High line. Series 4 has already been leaked, and it's ballerina themed, which doesn't really interest me too much because the outfits look a little weird. But that's more or less my opinion of all Skulltimate Secrets series so far. I'm not really into this whole unboxing gimmick. It's nice for some toys, but not for something so pricey like this, in my opinion. It's very obvious to me that they're trying to copy the LOL OMG style of unboxing their dolls, but the plastic cases are just too much, in my opinion. They take up way too much space. Really, I can't hang them up in my wall, and I wouldn't want to anyway. They're too bulky. I get what they were going for. It might have been cool, but if you're expecting kids to want their parents to keep buying them dolls like this, I really think they should just change it to cardboard. I think the $30 were primarily being spent on the packaging, when most of the time people prefer the budget to be spent on the doll. And the dolls in these series kept coming with polypropylene hair, which is not the preferred hair type for doll collecting because it degrades over time and it's harder to style. All that mixed into the fact that I am picky with dolls. I always have been, even when Monster High was in stores, and I absolutely loved them. I never went out of my way to really buy a ton of them, even when I had money. It was just the fact that I'm just super picky with stuff that I display in my room for the most part. And a doll really has to fit all of my criteria for me to want to own it, because they do take up a lot of space. That hasn't changed when it comes to collecting into adulthood. Even though it seems like I'm buying a ton of stuff, I am being very particular about what I buy. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not I like this doll in person. Okay. Alright. Ooh, her bangs are looking rough. That was another reason I ended up not buying her. Alright, so I got her out, and I have to say, it's really a stark difference coming from the Shadow High twins to Twyla, because her hair is so much thinner than theirs, which is expected. It's Monster High. Oh my god, her bangs are terrible. This was another reason that I decided not to get her with my own money, is this was a constant problem that people were getting. First of all, they're not even straight, and they're so thin. They look absolutely ridiculous. A lot of people just ended up plucking them out and leaving her bangless. I'm probably not going to do that because I do like bangs. I think they make the doll look a lot prettier. It's just a shame that they look so terrible. I don't understand why that was such an issue, because Monster High has done bangs before. You don't need to do the whole submerging the key to get to all these lockers. I just use the same key. Again, pointless, useless, blind bag gimmick that's really just meant for the kids and kind of a waste of plastic and paper. The coffin is cool, though. I definitely like her color scheme a lot more than the others. I love the teal and purple mix. And then here's the side of her locker and what it has. So pretty cool. I love the ghosty vibes. She is the daughter of the boogeyman, which I always found cool. Alright, so here is Twyla with all that she comes with, ignoring the keys that are not going to be used. But she comes with another set of clothes as well as some accessories. Oh, this is actually really cute. I have to say I do like her clothing a lot. It's definitely my colors. But first let's get to her base outfit. Her makeup is really cool. I love the dark purple. Outside of her bangs, everything else about her is really cute. She's got this wing, very cool profile. She's got 2021 on the back. I do wish her hair had more mix into it. It's only got 2 streaks of purple and then the streak in her bangs. I think she's missing something, an extra third color, maybe this darker teal that I'm seeing everywhere, or even black. She's not as thickly rooted, obviously, as the Shadow High dolls, but it's decent. I mean, you could style it in different ways. Her hair texture is so different from the twins that I'm trying to decide if it's poly. I think it is. It's just such a different feel. It's not as soft. It's quite stiff too. It just doesn't lay flat as well as the Saran hair. But that one was styled, so obviously it's going to be different. But here is her outfit. She's got this plastic harness that is not painted. I definitely think they should have painted it, but it does have all this cool detailing It kind of blends into her skin tone though because it's not painted. I think they should have just done it a different color and that would have worked a lot better. It's quite stuck on there, probably because it's sticking to her shorts, which are this pleather material. I'm not really a fan because it is, first of all, they didn't hem it. They cut it this weird shape, so it's going to fray over time. And because it is the pleather material, it's just sticking up. She's got a wedgie. Her top is cool though. I can't tell what it's supposed to be. It looks like plants, some flowers. And then she's got a black bow on the top. And interestingly enough, this belt piece clips in the back. And it's slightly rubbery, so it is malleable. So I'll have to figure that out later. But in addition to that, oh, you know what? Let's go to her shoes, actually. Now, these shoes, I've decided I'm more or less going to paint all of my Monster High G3 shoes because they just have so much detail, but they don't paint them. I mean, look at all this stuff on here. She's got the bunny, the belt, and the detail of the stitching and buttons. I think these are supposed to be bed bugs because her motif is like nighttime and sleepy time and all that. But yeah, these would look so cool if they were painted, and you can kind of see that she still has the little wisps on her legs that the original doll had from G1. The soles of her shoes are really cool too. It's like it's almost got like a theater motif. There's curtains. Maybe it's just a bedroom. But yeah. And even the soles of her shoes are sculpted. She's got a lot of detail going on in her shoes and in these plastic pieces, but again, they're not painted, so it's really not easy to tell they're there. Her whips on her hands are there as well. It's just a lot lighter compared to her G1 doll, so it's not that noticeable. Let's move on to her extra pieces. We'll start with the clothing. She does come with this little hoodie part that has, that's so cute actually, the little bunny ears. Plastic is an interesting choice. I'm assuming so they could stick up. She actually looks really cute with the hoodie on. It doesn't have Velcro or anything, so you can't clip it together. It just kind of stays open like that. And the little bunny ears, they're actually really cute. And there is a hole in the back for her hair to come out of. I found that interesting. But yeah, she's cute with those on. Then she has this little bunny shirt. It is, again, cut at the bottom. I wish they didn't do that. Or at least hem it if you're going to do that. But I like the print with the bunnies. And then her skirt with the eyes. I do think this is a cool piece. I think it's a little too much to just have the eyes. But I like the black and the colors. And it is Velcro. And then she has... What is this? I have no idea what this is. Like an earpiece? I'm not sure. I'll have to look at her stock photos, but I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's headphones. Yeah. It looks like an AirPod. I'm not sure what the thing covering it, though, is. Oh, snap. But here's her earrings. It's very hard to show. They're so small. It's a lock with the Monster High logo at the top. That's cool. She gets one snack, which are actually really cute. I love these cookies. They're adorable. She comes with a book, which is really cute. It says Shadows, and you can actually open it. I'm not sure if anything's going to be in it. Oh, there is. That's so cute. I love this piece. A lot of bunnies. She comes with a purse that does open, but I don't think any of her accessories could fit in it. It's too flat. But it is cute. Again, ornamental. I like the chains, spiderwebs. It's got a lock or a doorknob. Cool. I love this piece. She comes with a lantern and a candle inside. There is a hole, so I'm assuming it'll clip into something. Maybe they're thinking of making a playset. It has a mansion. Like different buildings, or different sides of the mansion maybe. But yeah, super cool piece. And then here are her shoes, which I do like. I wish they could move away from the sneakers and the boots. Not very creative, but I love the colors. I love the bedbug motif. I think it's cute. And then the books and her soul and the door on the back. Really cool. And I'm probably going to have her wear those instead of these boots until I can paint them. I guess I'll leave the plastic on there. I'm sure it's to prevent her leg wisp from coming off, but at that point, just don't do it. Anime figures do this too, but it's primarily while they're still in the packaging, because obviously they come with it, so that paint transfer doesn't happen while they're shipping to you. But once they're out of the box, I mean, it should be designed in a way that shouldn't happen in regular use. But yeah, she's cute. I like her. I wish she had different hair, but overall, she's really cute. I think she needs a little bit of hair in her front. Let me pull some of that out. Yeah, it's really stiff. Really stiff hair. And these don't come with stands. I do still have some extra stands that I when I purchased the ones that I have now for my other G3 dolls. So I'll probably have to find those, pull them out from under my bed, because I think that's where I stored them. So that she is able to stand on her own. But overall, really cute. Would still not pay with my own money, but I'm very grateful that I didn't have to. Oh, I forgot to say, she did come with like a checklist of stuff she's supposed to come, but and instructions on how to open the locker. But again, it's pretty self-explanatory. And finally, here is the new G3 Core Draculaura. This is closer to her design in the movies, I believe, the animated series. Because she does have her big black hat, and I personally prefer this design over what she got in her original doll. Here's the artwork I was talking about for that, an artist from Shadow High. Very pretty artwork. Again, I don't think it fits the Monster High aesthetic, or maybe it does for G3. They're definitely moving away from the dark and gloomy vibes of G1, which I did prefer, but everyone seems to love this art, so, you know, I can't really knock it. It's just not my preference. Let's get started. I'm excited to unbox her because I was really, really looking forward to getting her, and I'm glad, like all things, that I did not have to pay for her with my own money. I do think it's interesting that there's no tape for any of these tabs, which I do think is an issue because I've been seeing posts from the Monster High Reddit of people finding these dolls repackaged with different things in stores. So people are buying these dolls, picking out what they want, and be able to repack them and return them to the store without anyone really noticing. Granted, store employees are not going to know every single thing that is in their stores, so they're not going to be able to tell if they're not familiar with the product what's supposed to be in it. But I do think it's really ridiculous that it's so easy to unbox these and steal. Because I'm sure people have done that within the store. They haven't actually bought it and then returned it. That was an issue with Skulltimate Secrets. The first two dolls that I got as a birthday present for my friend, she actually brought them home and found out there was no doll inside and had to return them and buy new ones for me. I'm just going to get this thing out of the way because I don't like it. I don't like how all the new pets look like stupid cats or dogs. I like dogs, but this is just too much. This looks nothing like a bat. Like, what is this? It's a cat with wings and fangs. Disgusting. All right. So, here is everything that Core Draculaura comes with. First of all, her hair is much thickly rooted compared to Twyla. It's night and day. It's also a lot softer, so I definitely think Twyla was polypropylene and this one's saran. It's a little messy, but I think for sure all the new core dolls are coming with saran. Again, definitely correct me if I'm wrong. I do not want to spread misinformation, and it's been a while since I read anything regarding the new core line. She has quite a bit of hair fallout, and I'm probably just going to have to trim the end of her hair because it's quite messy. But other than that, it's still pretty thick, and I appreciate that they used elastics for her pigtails, and they're black. They accidentally split a few stray hairs, but overall her bangs look pretty good. Nice and neat and trimmed. She does not have the widow's peak anymore. I don't know if that was intentional, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be a thing anymore. Her makeup is so pretty. It's very similar to her first one, except now she's got darker lipstick, which I much prefer. And it's this deep red. It's not a pink, it's a really deep red. Really cool. She's got little coffin earrings, which I think are so cute. They're black and pink again. And then I think she has an undertop here, an under crop top that's long sleeved. You can kind of tell here. And then on top she has this little crop top made out of pleather, and it's pink and velcroed in the back. She also has the white necklace that's shaped like bat wings and a heart in the middle. Really cute. Really pronounced vampire ears. Love it. She does have the chest joint articulation, which I forgot to mention Twyla did too. But then we go to her pleather skirt that does have a single strip of white material underneath. It is white underneath as well. And she's got these fishnet tights that go all the way down. And then here we have her boots, which I'm definitely going to paint the straps of, because I think it would look a lot cooler if they were painted. My camera is making these look super pale right now, but they are quite the vibrant pink in person. I do appreciate that they did paint some of the details though, like this heart, and then the soles of her shoes are really cool. They've got this ornate detail, some more hearts, and then spiderwebbed hearts on the bottom. I do think they're overdoing it with the hearts and the spiderwebs though. They really got to get more creative. I'm sure they're trying to stick to some kind of motif for each character, but even G1 wasn't this bad. They experimented, and that was appreciated, because then it just gets tiring after a while. I love her hat. It is the softer material, so it's not gonna like crack or anything, but that does mean it's gonna be a little more fragile. And they did put stupid holes in it to keep it on the packaging. Really wish they didn't do that. They literally cut holes into the plastic of your doll's hat for that. But it does look very cute on her. I love the spiderweb details. Super cute. I was very disappointed when her movie version had that, but she didn't. And I was like, where's the hat? The hat was like such a cool piece, and I'm glad they redid her doll with the hat, because I'm really happy with it. She does come with these little batwing sunglasses. I don't know how practical they are, but you know. Stop it. I don't know how practical they are, but they're cute. And then we have a drink in really cool colors. It seems like the outer plastic is red, and then the inner plastic is this purple color. So it gives off this cool effect. And then we have the little hand warmer in the shape of a bat, or hand holder, whatever it's called. Then she also comes with a book, and it's got the skullet on the back, and it also has something inside. Cool, because she is supposed to be a witch in this universe. So she's a vampire and a witch. Then she comes with this, I think it's lip gloss. Cute. I liked the SPF at first, but I think they're overplaying it now. This made sense to give her once and then never again, but she comes with it as well. And then I think I have to find this piece. I went back and looked at my footage, and Veronica did come with her purse, and I must have dropped it somewhere. And I heard something fall earlier, and the first part of this actually flew out of the packaging initially. So I'm sure it's on the floor somewhere, but this is supposed to be a lunch bag, I think. And it comes with a top part, and then the inside has her lunch, which is really cute actually. A lot of sweets. But that's all that she comes with. Overall, I really love her. I think she's so cute. It's a bummer they don't come with stands, but they're so poseable. And the chest joint is really nice too. So I really love her, and I'm so happy that, and thankful that I got her for Christmas. Alright, and that is the 4 dolls that I received for Christmas. Actually, this is not all of them. I also received Stitched in Style Frankie. But I didn't really vibe with her. That's why I didn't buy her with my own money. I didn't even have her on my wish list. But she is really pretty in person. But again, I don't vibe with her enough to take her out. So I'm just going to leave her in the box. And she does look really pretty in the box too, but there's a good look at her. She's so pretty. And that's Stitched in Style Frankie Stein. So yeah, I did look on the floor and found the top piece to Draculaura's little lunch bag. It was quite tight in the blister on there, so when I tried to pull this out, the top part fell off and flew somewhere. Thankfully I found it. But that's what it is. As you can see, it looks like a cat, but it's supposed to be a bat. And then I also forgot to show y'all her backpack. I'm sure Hot Topic is already making this because they've made other Draculaura backpacks into real backpacks. This is one that I think I would actually wear if it was a different color. And the little bat charm is removable, so if you can find some other little plastic toy charms, you could hook them onto there, which is really cool. And it does open. So really cool piece and very, very big. And then I did look around. I looked at my previous footage to see if Naomi actually came with her clutch purse, and she did. So I found it. Here it has SH embroidered onto this pleather material, and it hooks like this so she can hold it in her hand. Has a buckle that I'm pretty sure is plastic and painted silver. All of these silver dots. It has the, I believe this is snakeskin pattern, and then it does open. Has some tissue paper in there to keep it full. And you can put stuff in it, which is really cool. I'm going to leave the tissue paper in there to keep it kind of plump. But overall, again, I'm just so impressed with the quality of these dolls. So happy to have them in my collection. So overall, I'm just really grateful that I received these for Christmas, particularly Naomi and Veronica. I've been eyeing them for so long, and I'm just so happy to have them. And I absolutely love the new G3 Core Draculaura. Some will need some customization to make them complete in my collection, but overall I'm just happy with all of them. I did think about making a comparison video for the G3 Draculaura with my original G3, but I don't think there's really much to be said outside of what I've already said and what other people have said in other videos. Overall, quality-wise, they're both really good. I do think this one, the construction of the clothing, is a little better, but it's probably because of the materials they used for this outfit versus the other one, and the fact that she actually has painted shoes. G3, the original G3 Draculaura did as well, but they were Mary Jane, so they didn't have much detail on them, and the soles weren't painted. This one has painted soles as well as the zippers and the little bat details. So overall, I think this Core Draculaura is just a little bit higher on the quality list than the other one. And I also just prefer her screening since it's not just pink. It's got, you know, she's got the dark lipstick, and she also has the kind of dark purplish eyelid. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I mentioned, I'm very picky with dolls. I choose to only buy dolls that I really, really want and will, you know, set aside space in my collection for. So I'm really excited to put these in my collection and try to display them on this new bookshelf behind me. 2024 is going to be an interesting year as far as merchandise goes and trying to rearrange my room because I am so short on space. So I'm definitely going to try and downsize some things, see what I can get rid of and what means the most to me. And then come, is it April? It's sometime in the middle of the year. I ordered a 1/4 scale anime bunny figure from Freeing. So that's something that I'm definitely going to have to determine space for right away before she even gets here, because once she gets here, I'm sure her box is going to be such a hassle to store. And then putting her on display is going to be a strong decision I'm going to have to make. I also have some remit sets on the way that are releasing, I think, next month or so for my Iduma figure. So I'm going to work on trying to get a little display for him as well. So that's going to be fun. I hope everyone had a good new year, and we will move onward to 2024. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video.